This episode of the Young Turks is brought to you by WestHost, offering premium web hosting since 1998.
The FBI released data on the number of people on the terrorist watch list that purchased guns in the past year, and that number is 247. Okay, between February of 2004 and December of 2010, 1,453 people on the terrorist watch list were able to purchase guns. Now,
and you know, these gun dealers, part of their charge is to not sell guns to people who are on these terror lists.
No, they are legally selling the guns.
Yes, I know. That will get to that. I was trying to set you up for that.
Oh, I didn't get that. Sorry,
Okay.
I totally. Whoosh.
Sorry.
But no. They legally sell these guns to people who are on the terrorist watch list. Okay, they do the background check. They look and see, hey, look, this person has been identified by the FBI as someone who could be a potential terrorist. But that's okay because the NRA funneled enough money to politicians to allow us to still sell the guns to these individuals. Okay, so these people have guns. Now, the NRA has an argument that I actually don't think is a bad argument. They're saying that we shouldn't deny people the constitutional right to buy a gun if they haven't been tried and if they haven't been proven to be actual terrorists. Now,
well, then they shouldn't be on a terrorist watch. I mean, you know, I think it's a pretty weak argument. Actually, I disagree. I mean, they shouldn't be on a terrorist watch list. And if we're going to go as far as to have a terrorist watch list, then the people on that list, if they're being watched, shouldn't be able to buy a gun. That's what. So what? They can't buy a gun.
Look, I think that it's a strong argument, relatively speaking, when it comes to the NRA. Because usually the NRA wants to give anyone a gun, and they usually don't have real reasons behind it. Now, they say something that also makes a little bit of sense. If someone is on the terrorist watch list, they typically don't know that they're on the watch list. They don't know that the FBI put them there, right? If you go and you purchase a gun and they do a background check and the seller tells you, look, we can't sell you a gun because you're on the terrorist watch list, all of a sudden they might change their behavior and do whatever is necessary to get off the list.
Right, but if the purpose of having, what is the purpose then of having a terrorist watch list? So that people don't get on airplanes? So that people don't buy fertilizer to blow up buildings? Or also so they can't get firearms. If you think somebody might be a terrorist and you're going to go through the motions of creating a terrorist watch list, however constitutional or unconstitutional you may think that is, once you've done it, go through with it. I mean, don't let them buy guns. Or get rid of the list.
Ultimately, I agree with you, okay? I'm not for banning guns, but I'm definitely in favor of strict regulations when it comes to guns. I don't think that these individuals should have the right or the ability to purchase guns. And I agree. Look, right now we have nearly 500,000 people on the terrorist watch list. These are people living in the United States. What do? We just compile this list and we keep it in a corner somewhere? You know, if being on this terrorist watch list means that it's supposed to keep us safe in this country, then you have to take the actions necessary to make sure that we're safe. They should not have the ability to buy these guns.
Right.
Now, I think the NRA does make somewhat of an argument. It's a somewhat valid argument, and I know that people are going to take that and run with it, but even given the NRA's argument, I still don't agree. I still don't think that these people should have the ability to purchase guns.
Yeah, and I don't think it's a good argument, but I hear what you're saying, and I just don't think they should have guns.
And at WestHost offers web hosting for 19 cents a day. You can't get cheaper. That's ridiculous. You could do web host transfers. Like you got a website, boom, transfer.
For free. You have 24/7 support.
60-day money-back guarantee. Well, then you literally can't lose. 25% off if you go to westhost.com/TYT.
You know what I think about that? I think WestHost.
WestHost.